Hey fellas, it's Boov, and this is The Operator. This was a free game on Epic, and it reminded me a lot about, okay, damn. It reminded me a lot about Welcome to the Game. You play as like an FDI agent, helping people solve crimes and stuff. Anyways, new game, let's go. Ohio and Cassili. Somewhere in the US, 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you believe
understand
in
it.
extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you
I'm not
work
married.
in law enforcement? Do
Nope.
you know who I am? Do you know who you are?
Nope. Oh, yes, I mean yes. Redacted.
Good. He's ready.
Okay, damn. Oh, wow. Bombastic intro. Hola mala. FDI headquarters, Washington D.C., 7:30 a.m. User, Boov. Oh, it types for you. Okay, Evan Tanner. Whoa. Evan Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. Welcome. Alright. Welcome to the Operator program. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. They call it dispatch to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request to a supervisor. Where dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent and the operator. When the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. For additional information, please contact your supervisor. This program is extremely confidential. Mike Trench, what's up, bud?
Hey, pal. How you holding up?
How you doing?
Get all that booze out of you?
Oh, I guess we were drinking. I'm never gonna drink again.
That's what you said last time. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand,
Okay.
right?
Sure, by the way, I was just a pay. Of course, Mike,
Good.
I mean a director, Trench.
I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Thanks, talk to you later, Mike. Xavier Skinner.
Good morning, Mr.
Why do you look like that?
Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the Operator program?
Read the welcome document?
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope. When do I start?
But first, you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the Applications menu. See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner.
Alright.
Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the Applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Exuvia. Ah, no. Spelled it wrong. Xavier Skinner. Yep. Age right here. Oh. Ooh. This one. Alright, age right here.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Alright. Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Just gonna say Xavier, bro. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 9:18 a.m. Okay. Xavier.
Tanner,
First
looks like
assignment,
your first
alright.
request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background. I'm patching the
Go
agent
to the
through
challenge, sir. Okay. Alexandria,
It's Operator
Pendle.
Tanner, right?
That's right.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary. Ironic, no? My
Like
Vic,
Borderlands?
dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Sure, no
Thanks,
problem.
operator. Okay. I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Alright. Let's see the files. Names list.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
This one. Okay. Let's see the footage. Okay, bro's just chilling, having a drink. Oh, damn. Pulled up on him.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Alright.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Alright.
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Okay. Found the victims pretty long. Starting his name. As you could. If I ID the shooter. Okay. So can I? No. Stop. Can I? Oh, the car. Oh, yeah, that'll probably help too. ID the car. License plate. Owner Ray Wells. Is this guy? Can we just click him?
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
I mean, this guy, right? Hold on. Where's the human? There they go. Ray Wells. Ray Wells. Yep. Known facts. Criminal record? Oh, cooked. It's this man right here. Car belongs to Ray Wells.
Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Address? Right here. Where to go? Last known address.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Good luck with the arrest. Click.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later with your next request.
Understood. I'm not trying to be a suck up. I'm not trying to fight him either. So. Alright. 5:32 p.m. Let's go. When does the workday end? Oh, FDI's most wanted. Samorsky, Fred Samorsky, Wilson Boulder, Hal, real name unknown.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Of course.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Why does he look like that?
God damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner.
Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't
Alright, bro.
have time for this. I got a
Alright,
missing
come on,
persons
chop chop.
case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's
Alright.
her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Huh. Little
Look,
green
I
men.
think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
Ooh, conspiracy.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
What am I looking
There's
for?
something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men, just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Alright. Let's see. Testimony. Connie Moore testimony. Summary. The following Connie Moore reappearance on March 5th recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Present. Connie Moore, the victim. Agent Barry Walker. Agent in charge. Bold transcript. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I like to do that to clear my head, or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. Is that your camera? Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs, and then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up, and I barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast, their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else, maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, there were. All around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside of Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of the drugs or my mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around out here. Luckily somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay. Cell phone triangulation report. Phone tower ping timestamps. Disappearance, and the day she reappeared. Oh, exactly a month later. 2535. Okay. The camera. Damn, this is a slow camera. Oh, this is to click on the photos. Okay. Ooh. That's the inconsistency.
Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet. But we gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
This is off about the photo. What is that? Where were we? Oh yeah, language. Idioma. Sorry. On. Oh. Things are about to get complicated. Auto ISO, autofocus. Show a timestamp. What? So where was? Okay, so 9:43, right? Wait. So okay, this is the blue one is the before she disappeared. Okay, so 9:43, 9:15:43. She was like here-ish, taking a picture of this mountain, right? And then 10:13. Oh, this one 9:19. Okay, so from here. And then over here, and then 10:13. So from over here. Okay, and then she went down this way on 10:13. Wait, the 21st, didn't she? Oh yeah, right here. No, okay, this one. Yeah, the photo was taken on the 21st.
Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Like right here? It's the closest to here, right?
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
Whoa. Jump scare. Jump sugari. What was that? Secure boot and check failed. Wait a second. What was that? Oh. Oh yeah, this skull emoji. Hacked by Hal. Right. Yeah, this is giving strong welcome to the game energy. Hello, Evan. Hey, Hal. How you doing? Who the heck are you? My name is Hal. Alright, bro. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? Buddy. What do you want? It's simple. I want the truth. What are you talking about? Let me show you something. You remember the list you found on Henry Jenkins? Oh. You didn't see her name, did you? Evan? Oh, that's the abducted woman. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? Oh, I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Huh. One last thing. And this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. We'll catch you, Hal. Oh. Evan Tanner. Password? Sub2boo. That's what the password is. You just can't see it. Hello, Xavier. Hold. Names list. Oh. Connie Moore. There it is. Circled. The crossed out ones probably means they're dead or something. Anyways, what's up, Xavier?
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker
Yes.
told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
My computer just crashed, man.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Sir, yes, sir. Power off? Alright. Let's do it. Oh. Oh, do we get to free roam now? Oh, nope. Back in the house. Oh, we got our cat? Hell yeah, Jigjaw. Ooh, what's going on? What the hell was that? In the microwave. Getting a little smoke. Okay, damn. Audio design is so good. Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. Well, time to get back to it, I guess. I'm taking some pills.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think Supervisor Skinner likes me.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest,
Damn.
no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
You can tell me,
Well,
Mike.
between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Thanks, Mike. Talk to you later. What's up, Xavier?
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Of course. Alright.
Good morning,
Ray
Operator
Wells.
Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Of course I remember.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning.
Oh.
Shot.
Damn.
Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the
Alright.
good news.
Let's
The
see
bad
that.
news? I don't have all the footage.
Oh.
Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
Okay. Has it been tampered with?
I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Alright. Let's see this. Where's the guy? Oh, there he is. Oh. Damn, bye-bye. Okay. Ray Wells, yep. That's the guy that's dead. Can I get an ID on the plates? No? Or... Oh, wait, what? I was trying to click the car. What's different? Oh, the light isn't there in this... oh. Something different? Is this something different? The light's off in the second
Look
part.
at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out.
Alright. Oh, they're right there, alive.
Well.
Operate,
I
or
just
the...
found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Alright, let's see the
Can
photo.
you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Alright. On the label is a .45. Okay. .45 cal.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it.
No
if only we had
problem.
all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
More info on the killer. Okay. Oh. Hey, Hal. Hello, Hal. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. Go on, I'm listening. You see, we share a common goal. You, me, the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? How could you help me? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. I mean, all of the footage. How did you get it? I don't have time to go into the technical details. No offense, you probably wouldn't understand anyway. Sad face. Will you do the deal, or won't you? I need your answer, and I need it now. I can't do anything illegal. You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me, the world's most wanted hacker. Alright, bro, had to do a little flex. Why would I help a criminal? Because, as I already said, we share a goal. And because, without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. Wells' killer will still be on the loose. And, sadly, you'll never climb the ranks of the FDI. Sad face. I mean, I guess we're forced to work with him. Pendle could use my help, so yeah, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. So, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve the crime. I'll help you if you help me. But won't this look suspicious? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So do we have ourselves a deal? Fine, whatever. I need you to say it, Evan. Say, we have a deal, Hal. I won't do it, Hal. Say, we have a deal, Hal. We have a deal, Hal. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my scripts. Oh. Oh. I wonder if there's anything in there. Done, smiley face. Alright. The missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then. Okay. Forces you to watch the entire thing. I have no control right now. Oh, same thing. Damn. Alright. Run the plates. Plate. Alright. A red Dodge Charger. Well, that doesn't really have. I can't run the plate. Can I run the person right there? Oh. No
I see
match.
that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Huh. Alright. have an image
Wait,
of Wells's
I
killer.
don't understand. How did you get this?
Our software recovered the missing
Well,
part.
this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Don't mention it. Alright. Alright. $1:45 p.m. Your debt. Now, about that debt, Evan. Go ahead, Hal. I'm listening. Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call... Okay. Terminal. Call 187.222.19.98 -- no secure. IP.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
Okay, before that, there's always a help command in all terminals. Let's see if there's anything cool in here. There's nothing. Whatever. But what is all this about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case.
Uh-huh.
A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost
48
right away,
hours.
the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground.
Oh.
And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Damn. So then what did you do?
So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name.
Alright.
Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident.
Probably.
I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
How do you know it's not an accident?
Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Oh, Mia Cole. Alright. That we don't have access to that. What about Sasha? Cole. Oh. I don't have the clearance
Just
level.
another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Ooh, the fire was not an accident. Okay. How can we access their
You'll
case
take
file?
a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Alright, Hal. How do I access the Cole files? Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So, it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files, but I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this. Oh. Oh. Mode. Oh, these are different. Okay, so not this one. It's not missing the quotation, the first one. Now what's... So it's between these two. Not in this chat, Evan. In the chat with Andrews. No offense, but... How did you get this job? Oh, it's a Q and an O right here. So we want Q. Like this is a Q, this is an O, so this one.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
That's true, that's true. Summary written by Agent Andrews and modified on blank by blank. Case ID closed. Notes, nope. Fire started 2 a.m. was successfully contained by 3:12. Ongoing. The minimal evidence was single victim. No indications of forced entry or struggle were evident in the home. Aligning with the findings of the autopsy report, the fire response team refers to report. Conclusion of our investigation. Okay. Ring. Can we analyze? No. Wedding picture. Mia Cole, yep. Alright. Ash sample. Chemical analyzer. You've opened the a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSL CA data report application. You can find it with the other applications in the top left menu. Please review the user manual relative to the chemical sample. Assist, blah 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 blah. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. How to use. Let's see. Okay. Ion size. The appropriate ion variable depending on the time, blah blah. For liquid, is this a liquid? State solid. So for liquid is for solid, ion size is typically around 6. If the material is organic, the ion size must be set to 3.5 to avoid damaging the sample. Okay, so it's not organic, so ion size will be 6.0, right? For gaseous, ion size must not exceed 1.3. Okay, delta V. Delta V can be calculated by the formula for organic. Nope. For non-organic, weight times 100. So the weight is 4.2. So delta V will be 420. Threshold should depend on the delta V and the sample type. For liquid, no. For solid, threshold should be set to half of delta V. Okay, so 210. And sample matrix size. The default variable is 5 if you're using an older version 1.3 or lower. 1.04. Okay. You must have. Okay, so 5. Okay, start. Generating results. Okay, results. Okay. How to read results. Chemical scan will give you. Okay, frequency. Just pH and radioactive, those could be used in the okay, so what the CCVT is 901, pH is 6.5, frequencies, so they're going to be used. Okay, open the software and put the CCVT, pH and frequencies in order to calculate the exact composition. Okay, this frequency must be entered from highest to lowest in intensity spike. There must be between 1 and 5 spikes that are higher than the threshold represented by the red area. You can use a mouse pointer to calculate the frequency. I see. So, highest one is this one, 9.19. Second highest is 250. Third highest is 160. And the fourth highest is 1060. Okay, calculate. Cellulose, gasoline. Gasoline in the fire. There's trace amounts of gasoline in the fire.
I knew it. Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
Why is Hal helping you?
I can't talk about that, Operator. Not now. When the time is right, Hal will let you know. I'm
All
sure.
right.
But what we're doing here, it's important. You see that, right? It matters to me.
Okay. Why is it so important?
I grew to know her.
Alright.
I mean, with our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn this...
Hey, what's happening?
I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was...
What's going on?
She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her music husband. And that's something else I was doing. Sasha disappeared. She was 3 months pregnant. Always the thought of raising that child on her own. After everything that happened, we thought and one day, she and the baby were suddenly gone. Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby.
Huh.
Are you still there?
Oh, we were just spacing out. Damn, we do not care. I don't know what happened. Oh.
Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Okay, good luck, Agent Andrews. Click. Alright. So, you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FDI has handled the Cole case, it's strange, don't you think? It does seem suspicious, yes. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they're hiding. Or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FDI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer, I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry, sad face. If I didn't have a good reason to make my life a living hell. As enjoyable as it may be, no, Evan. That is not why I'm doing this. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep. Dr. Trench is calling me. Be careful. Okay.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Sure, Mike. What's this about?
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Just wanted to catch up on the
I see.
case.
In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
What's the big deal about them?
Oh, there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential, classified, and way above your pay grade. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, whatever you say, Mike.
I'll
Alright,
talk
why
to
is
you
he...
later.
Why is he acting like this? Good choice. I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI. I used to work there. Oh, you were in the FDI? Can't tell you more. But for the moment, yes. Yes, I was. As improbable as that may seem. What do I do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Okay. Whoa. That's crazy. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 4:55 p.m. Oh. I think we leave at 5, right? So we got 5 minutes before we leave. Oh, Barry.
So who the hell
Graveyard.
am I talking to this time?
Oh, who the hell am I talking to this time? Sorry. It's still Operator Tanner.
The same Operator Tanner from before?
Yes.
Good. You haven't been fired.
Alright,
I
bruh.
was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Okay. The desert heat.
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I found stones. A bunch of stones
Clap,
lying
clap, clap,
there
clap, clap.
on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body.
Oh.
Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton.
Oh.
Turns out,
Damn.
we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones.
Oh.
If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
Found a body and a skeleton?
Messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young.
Oh,
Look,
damn.
I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Well, I can try.
Let me send you the files.
Slow.
It's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield.
Roswell?
Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Identify the body. Okay.
The skeleton appears to be female.
Oh,
estimated
damn.
at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Oh. Who is this guy? Henry Jenkins. Alright. Not Henry Jenkins? Alright. Put her back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Oh, well, he clearly was not in good hands. Gabby? Gabby the name?
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
Gabby. Gabby Human DB. Gabby. See if we can find anything. Full name. Oh, it doesn't accept just the first name. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Help me out.
Jenkins. That name rings a bell, operator. Check the other cases for anything possibly related
Oh
to
my
him.
god, no.
Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Is it this one? Jenkins? No. Gabby? Oh my god. Gabby. Alright, okay. Gabby Mills. Oh, well. About Gabby Bruce. That guy's like 60 years old. It can't be that one. Bruce. 9 years. There. That's it. Gabby Bruce. Her name is
How
Gabby
did you
Bruce.
find this, Tanner?
Her name's on a list from another case.
Just
Like Connie.
when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence? Shoot. Upsy report. Oh, right here. This. How do I connect these two? It's this and this. Oh, okay, it just works. Also has
I'll be
unusual
damned.
bone growth.
9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him.
Nice.
Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Quentin Spence. It is. Whoa, hold up. What's going on?
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does crossed out mean? That they're dead. That they're missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What is that?
They found him buried in a lab coat. With some, you're never gonna guess. Floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets.
Damn.
Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
Alright. Okay, as soon as it sends it to me. Slow, aha.
There you go.
Autopsy report 2.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Alright. Badge. Well, that's Quentin Spence. An address? Oh, wait, that's not. That's to open the. Oh. Well, there's the address, right? Okay, floppy disk 2. Floppy disk 1. Dr. Spence. Alright, floppy disk 1. Study. So basically, they're messing with some sort of drug, this FMP 1138. It's supposed to help in psychiatric disorders like Alzheimer's, depression, and schizophrenia. But that's essentially what they're saying about the trials and stuff and how it helped. Okay. So now I'm supposed to find floppy disk drive 2. I did notice while reading this that this looked a bit odd, and this matches the key symbol right here. To unlock the full potential. To unlock the full potential, 66 point. Before, is this over here somewhere? 66.2 K hertz, 66. No, nothing here. Before, after. Oh. To unlock the files use 105 and Endian. Files use Endin and Endian? No. 105 and Endian? Oh! My confession? If you're reading this, it means I am no longer living, and that I have been buried in the dry field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was the head of operations at the BioM facility. I am writing this letter because I am about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I'm sick, so sick of everything that we have done, supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project EVE test subject. EVE was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I'm not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document. Perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Please do not be as cowardly as I was, Quentin. Right here.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Damn. Take care of yourself, Agent Walker. Oof. All right. Well, I think I'll leave this episode for this here. Recording for quite a while, and I mean, if you guys like, I don't know how much I've edited this, so I don't know how long this video will be, but I assume it's gonna be something like 40, 50 minutes, an hour, something like that. And yeah, if you like the story, I'm enjoying the story, the sound design and the story and this like HAL and everything. It's really interesting. IMO. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, you know. And bye bye.